We got to talk about the corn industry real quick, because Twitter's out here serving ads for this website, but if you notice, they're starting to do reality TV shows with various corn farmers. We'll get back to this in just a second. And if you didn't know, like, most of the corn farms in the world are owned by a single company called MindGeek. But this is actually nowhere near the whole list. This is closer to the whole list, if you wanted to know. I know that none of you actually want to know this, but sometimes ignorance really is bliss, because the truth is kind of weird. This is not made up. The company that bought MindGeek is actually called Ethical Capital Partners. And it was co-founded by Solomon, who was called to law following his ordainment as a Jewish rabbi in Israel. And we all know that sexual content has been eking its way more and more into everyone's everyday lives in all sorts of complicated and controversial ways, doing all sorts of messed up things to young people's minds, regardless of your take on things. And this site has seriously changed the landscape. And this is clearly a marketing move designed to change the landscape in a big way. And who's it owned by? Leonid Radvinsky. I'm gonna give you one guess where that name comes from. He's from Odessa, Ukraine. And it's just kind of weird that the entire corn industry is owned by people with ties to Israel. And they are explicitly pushing corn content into our everyday lives, merging the boundary between whatever the hell is going on. And corn is one of the most addictive substances ever invented. Like, it's not a simple conversation. I'm not trying to condemn people for their choices and habits and whatever you do. I'm just pointing out the big picture, and facts are facts. And it's kind of weird. Probably don't think about the implications of that too much, because I don't have to think very hard before those implications lead me directly to this. And how much easier it is to do these types of things to a culture that's filled with these types of influences. If you don't know the definition of the word subversion, you might want to look up the word subversion and maybe COINTELPRO. And if you're a young person watching this reel, just be careful what you let into your brain, because any addictive substance can rewire your brain chemistry forever. And that's why